Hello? Here we go.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, let's see if that works.
Kind of a tight view, but we got it.
Okay, we'll get this guy charged up. What up, periscope? Okay, so I've got... I'll make sure this is ready. Okay, you got the show outline, Matt? Ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That'll be your script. Okay. Are we recording the show right now?
Yeah, we are.
It's on a record?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Let's make sure this one is up. In case you're wondering, Periscope listeners, you are on our soundboard. And here's me mixing.
Wow, appropriate time to pause.
Yeah, alright. Up. There we go.
Be careful with the wires.
Okay.
Drop it like it's hot.
Okay. Here we go. You ready, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
So I will... One second. Okay. So, as you give the what we're going over today, then we'll go into the show intro, and we'll go through the script here.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is up, K area listeners? Welcome to the show today. We've got a special extended show for you all. And just a quick reminder or heads up that this may be some time before we are going to be back on FM. This will be our last broadcast for a little while, but keep it locked. You never know what's going to happen in the future. Got a lot of fun stuff ahead for you today, including a couple of Daebak or Not segments, mainly CL's Lifted and EXO'S Lotto.
That's what it's about.
Yep. We'll be debuting a couple of fun new segments today that we're going to be trying out. We've got a K-pop quiz as well as a popularity contest. So look forward to that. Keep it locked. That'll be coming up later. We'll be talking about some current events going on, another quick Reddit roundup. And aside from that, we also got some exciting new releases that DJ Pilo here will be dropping for y'all to enjoy. And we've also got a poll that will be reviewing. We asked the listeners who had the best body roll in K-pop, so look forward to that. As well as who had a better chandelier dance scene. That should be some fun.
Something for next week. Yep.
Oh, next week.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, keep it locked, guys. It's the K show intro. We'll be back right after this intro.
With these days.
K-pop.
What is this, Korean pop music?
The Korean wave?
It's the K-wave, and it's washed over Asia for the last few years.
It's the best thing you've ever seen.
The girls' generation!
A wave of supergroups with infectious hooks.
I'm really impressed. I'm speechless, really.
It's a global phenomenon.
What is this, and how can I make the rest of my life about it?
사슴같이 예쁜 누나의 princess 나를 보고 비웃는 게 너무 시크해 모두 날 보게 너 지금부터 잘 지켜봐
It's K Area here on KZSU Stanford 90.1 FM. And there we go. Okay, this is a first for me being here in the studio with you, Supermatic.
Yeah.
I'm at DJ Peterlow on Twitter.
And I'm at Supermatic.
And as Matt mentioned earlier, so this is probably going to be our last FM broadcast, at least for a while. Really, our thinking behind this was that we were wasting a lot of time going to and from the station. That was a lot of time we could have spent actually putting toward making the show better.
Yeah.
Either recording a show, brainstorming, writing a script, or whatnot. So yeah, I think we may drop in on here on KZSU Stanford 90.1 from time to time, maybe subbing different shows. But I am actually going to head out for my wedding. I'm getting married, guys.
By the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Thank you. Yes, I'm getting married in next weekend. So I'll be gone. So also note for our podcast listeners, I'll be gone for the next couple weeks. So it may be a while until our next show, but we are coming back. It's just that, yeah, I have a wedding, and you only do that once, hopefully.
For real.
So yeah, I'm gonna live that through. As much as I know you guys want to join me for my honeymoon in Hawaii, but I think it's probably best if we just return after I get back from the trip. So as Matt also mentioned, we've got our Daebak or Not section. So every week we take a look at what's hot in K-pop for that week. And we give it a score. We give it a score in terms of its audio quality. We give it a score in terms of what we thought of the concept, and we also lastly give it a score if, on the whole, if it was Daebak or not. So this week, there's no not escaping it, and our listeners requested it. It was CL's song, her song "Lifted." And are you lifted by CL, Matt? I'm lifted by CL. She's getting a lot of good press in the news lately. So I'll let you kick it off, Supermatic, on the audio.
All right, sure. So to answer your question really quick, it kind of took a little while, but I eventually did get lifted. Upon first listen and first watch, well, okay, we're talking about the audio, so I guess just first listen. I'll admit, this feels like something I could pretty much jam to. Funny thing is that as I kept on listening to it more and more, I was noticing a bunch of different things within the bass, within like the overall production and the progression of the song, and even with the lyrics. And it gives me a very like 90s hip-hop / rap feel, which is funny considering that it samples a song from the Wu-Tang Clan from the 90s called Method Man. And funny enough, Method Man himself appears in the MV, which I'll get to later.
Yeah.
So the song itself is, I'll admit, at first it wasn't necessarily what I expected of CL. I guess I was expecting something kind of more in your face and hard, because that's kind of, the image that she gives off, especially like as 2NE1 or her previous songs like Hello, and like MTBD or The Baddest Female. But I'll admit, it was kind of nice and interesting to just listen to CL being like, laid back, just like all about, hey, just have a chill time, get lifted. So audio-wise, I mean, this is something I've been bumping for the last week or so. It took a little while to grow on me, but it eventually grew enough that I would give it a 4.
A 4?
Yes.
That's pretty good. Yeah, for just the audio.
Yes.
Yeah, I think for me, I think the audio portion was better than the concept. The audio, like when I first heard it, like I was jamming to it at work. I was rocking out. I was dancing. I was grooving.
Right.
To it. It's got a really cool sort of like laid back like hip hop groove. Maybe hip hop isn't the right word, but I liked it a lot. And as you mentioned, it does a lot of references to its older stuff, right? So it makes reference, an homage rather, to Wu-Tang Clan. And I think that's been a bit of controversy lately. It's like, oh, well, she totally rips off, Wu-Tang Clan. But it's like, well, dude, like he's in the music video.
Yeah.
Like, it's like this was clearly bought off by him, and it's paying homage. It's more of a tribute, I think. So it's still unique enough in its own, I think, lyric-wise. So I think it's still fine, still great. Yeah, in terms of there was a reggae beat, you know, right after the bridge in that song, and I remember that reggae beat and was like, okay, well, the first time I heard it, I was like, well, this is different. But, you know, when we think back about, you know, her days in 2NE1, it's like, okay, they did a lot of reggae inspired stuff, right? So this is not new for her. But overall, I want to give it a 4.5 for the audio score. It was that good. I'm going to be playing it all the time, whenever I can. And yeah, I really enjoyed the song. So what do you think of the concept? Take it away, Supermatic.
All right, so the concept was interesting. I remember the first time I watched the video, I was really curious. Like, I went into it blind because I didn't want to have any, like, preconceived notions, you know, because I heard about a lot of, I heard a lot about it. I heard some of the, well, a lot of the mostly, like, negative reception it seemed to get at first.
Yeah.
But then I noticed, like, there was also some positive reception, and it's funny, most of the negativity I noticed was from people who were like, but this is not K-pop, whereas the positive stuff came from people who understood that, well, this is her American debut, it's not supposed to technically be K-pop.
Yeah.
So I heard that, and I was like, okay, that's all I'm going to judge this based on. I went and watched it, and I'll admit, there were some moments that stood out to me where it was like, what? And then there were other moments where I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, in the beginning of the video, when she first starts her walk, I don't know if they did, like, video editing or whatever.
Well, of course they did. There's no way she's going back that far, or doing the flip in the air. So
I mean, that was cool and all, but that was, like, also interesting. And admittedly, at first I was kind of like, what the heck is going on for all the different things that she does on this walk through New York that she, like, is going on.
Yeah.
But I'll admit, like, as an overall package, the MV was fairly simple, and I guess I could mostly understand, like, what they were going for. She's talking about, like, getting lifted, you know, and she makes references to 40s, which is a very 90s reference.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be 90s.
Well, yeah, but like, you and I, we even spoke about this prior. It was like, does CL even really know what a 40 is?
Right. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good for a girl who never drank a 40 before.
Right.
But apparently, so I guess when she was trying to pitch the song to different, you know, music critics, she wrote in an email like, oh, hey, you know, drink a 40 and get crunk to this song. And it's like, come on, girl. Yo, homegirl, you've never drank a 40 before. Let's be real. So, yeah.
But yeah, getting back to what I thought of it, it was really interesting to me. And like the moment that she walked up on Method Man, I was like, whoa, what the heck was he doing here? And then I realized, oh wait, her lyrics, she's making a reference. Where have I heard this before? That I saw Method Man, and I was like, his song METHOD Man, which is the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it was pretty cool to see him in there, and like he's just all like jamming and vibing with CL and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of interesting stuff that happens. Like towards the end, she's twerking with two street dancers, which was interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Okay. So my first reaction to that was like, "Whoa, CL! You know, really trying to grind it and get dirty, right?" But then I realized, like, okay, one of those black guys is wearing overalls. We're in Brooklyn. There's no way he's a straight guy. So it's like, okay, yeah, CL's grinding on a gay guy and a gay black guy in overalls.
But yeah, I don't know. Like that was just there's moments that made me go like, what? At the same time, they made me laugh. And I thought that it was fairly appropriate to fit with the theme of her song. I mean, I'll admit that there are probably some stuff I could do without in the video, or maybe overall just I felt like they could probably do better, considering that it's directed by Scooter Braun, who I know has a standard, because I've seen a lot of his other work in American music. Like, he's done videos for Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye, Britney. So, for something like this, I guess even though it's mostly supposed to be chill, I would kind of expect a little more, knowing that it was Scooter Braun directed. So, the concept, mostly just based on what I saw from the MV, I would probably give a 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's acknowledge the big elephant in the room, all right, which is maybe it's like two-part thing, but one, it's a Korean girl with a bunch of black people, right? And I think, you know, a lot of the original K-pop fans was like, oh, what are you doing, CL? Like, this is not your crowd. But it's like, okay, whoa, hold on. Like, so I even asked other people on Twitter, it's like, okay, so I've got, you know, a friend, DJ, I'm going to mispronounce his name, like Yigi Tud, but he's a mashup artist, right? And I asked him, like, okay, straight up, as a black guy who's into K-pop, what do you think of this, right? And he's like, no, she's not appropriating, a bunch of like, black people in her set. I mean, that's how it is in Brooklyn. And he said he thought it was pretty good. There's another guy. I mean, just different people I have, and this is purely anecdotal, guys. So there's no statistical significance to this, but it sounds like African Americans or black people who listen to or have seen the music video don't see that she's appropriating, but I think everyone else, we all feel that way. So the second part of this, the second big elephant is like, well, is it because it's inauthentic to who CL is, right? Because we look at a lot of CL's other stuff, and what you're mentioning earlier, it's like, okay, well, she's trying to be edgy, she's trying to be more, I think, trying to take in a lot of the hip-hop aesthetic for her own, maybe in the same way that we've seen with Iggy Azalea. I think, this is the direction that she's trying to head, and maybe it looked awkward to you and I when we were first watching it, because it's like, okay, this is what CL usually does, but again, guys, this is like a K-pop star trying to do a American release. So just accepting that this is a different genre for her, I think that's what, that's why we're seeing that difference.
And therein lies the key. Like, it's just a lot of people seem to still be reacting to this negatively, but those people that I'm referring to are like K-nets and K-pop fans, and like, I feel like they're looking at it with the lens of trying to keep CL in the K-pop box.
Yeah.
When it's like, guys, she's venturing out there. She's trying to enter a new market.
Yeah. It's a different genre, and obviously it makes references to drugs and alcohol, right? which is different from her other stuff as well. So, I do think there were a couple of funny things in the music video. It's like, okay, she's talking about drinking 40s in the hood, wearing bling. It's like, come on, CL, you're not going to get, stood up at gunpoint. That's just not realistic, guys. Like,
right?
Yeah. I can go on. There are a lot of other funny moments like that where it's just like, okay, there's some incongruities here, but I don't know how realistic we were expecting to be, seeing as she's in a cloud at the end, so
getting lifted.
Yeah. All right. So for me, for the concept, I'm actually going to give it a 4. I liked it. I did not like it at first, but just taking in all these critiques into account, and then just kind of rewatching it and accepting that, okay, maybe the people, the community that we thought might be offended by it are not offended by it. I'm like, okay, maybe it's not so bad, and recognizing that this is a different direction for CL, I'm giving it a positive rating. So. Caveat, guys, CL is my main bias. So, yeah.
Take that into account, too.
Okay. So Supermatic, is it Daebak or not?
Not gonna make any bones about it. It's Daebak.
All right. And then this is me, DJ Pilo, and I thought it was Daebak. And by the way, something maybe it's really corny, but let's including this Daebak section. No, I'll play this at the end. Sorry, ignore what I said. So let's just go right into the music.
All right.
Let's give a listen to CL's Lifted here on K Area.
Here it goes. Style will hit you, wham, then goddamn. You be like, oh, this shit, that's the jam. Turn it up, now hear me get buck, rock, roll. I'm about to blow, light me up. Upside, downside, inside.
That was CL for this week's section of Daebak or Not. We both thought she was. Daebak?
Yeah.
Sorry, not produce. I grabbed this quick segment. I meant to play this at the beginning.
Oh. Ah.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
So we both thought that one song was pretty Daebak. So what do we have up next here on the schedule, Supermatic?
Alright, so we're probably just going to go ahead and get into a music break where you'll spin some stuff, and if anyone has any requests, you'll drop that. But coming up next, we've got a new segment we're going to toy around with called K-Pop Quiz.
Ooh, okay. And if you want to play along, guys, or if you guys, again, have requests, we are on the Twitter. So the best way to get in touch with us is just send us a tweet. It's at hashtag KArea. That's KAREA. Again, that's hashtag KAREA. We'll put in your requests. So I think I'll just kick it off with something we reviewed last week.
Ooh. Hey.
Yeah, all right. So keep it like us. It's KArea here on KZSU Stanford.
Don't take this the wrong way, but 너 말고 난 보여. It's so white size, baby. At the same time, I know you just can't get enough. 날 너에게 속임없이 보여주고 싶어. 우리 서로를 선택했고 나눠 단위로 집중해. 널 볼 때 나 숨이 제할 것 같아. 평소엔 안 그러는데. 사전에 널 찾으면 하루 종일 돼. 쌤 좋겠단 말이야. 근데 오늘은 대체 어떻게 해야 돼? 네가 물어볼까 어떤 옷도 어떤 곳 공부를 이렇게 나 해볼까 오늘 서로를 선택했고 나눠 단위로 집중해 널 볼 때 나 숨이 제할 것만 같아 평소에 난 그러는데 맨날 모두 모아서 받아주고 싶은데 너 앞에서 자꾸 들어가는 난 물을 마시면서 찾아주마 나는 너에게 끝까지 저올른 것들만을 잊고 가겠어
Not me. Yep. It's excellent, baby.
wow 놀라워 또 하나 위 없이 아름답신 그녀의 자태 보통 여자 명함 또 못 내밀고 끼리끼리 뭉쳐니 험담을 나누겠지 자 그럼 주위에 늑대 놈들 주위 자식들 하나같이 외모지상주의 억지로 뒤통수 한 대 맞은 듯이 머릿속에 띵하고 어지러워 Jesus 무슨 말이 필요해 모두 널 작품이라고 불러 Just a little bit of 유격하게 아껴 baby 뭐 하나 빠짐없이 예쁘구나 아니 뻥뻥해 너 말곤 전부 평범해
주변 사람들이 나보고 미친 것 같아 너도 날 보고 지금 좀 미칠 것 같아 이해해 나도 내가 좀 미친 것 같아 난 좀 미친 것처럼 리듬에 맞춰준 것 한번 떴다 하면 여기저기 난리 나이 밤이 다가도 우리 모두 난리 나 나는 정해져 있어 난 그저 오케이 그저 아무렇게 그렇게 너도 난리 나 나는 널 외롭게 하지마 눈앞에 세상에 이제 숨겨온 널 찾아봐 tonight 미쳐 소리 질러 즐겨봐 또 이 밤이 가잖아 다 뛰어 흔들어 내 보고 미쳐 C-R-A-T-Y 따라해 C-R-A-T-Y 모두 다 미쳐 미친 것처럼 그래 미친 것처럼 좀 더 미친 것처럼 미친 것처럼 이미 미친 것처럼 이미 미친 것처럼 지금 내게 미친 것처럼 다 같이 미쳐 참아도 다른 나 참아도 No 장난이 한데 나는 절대로 장난이 아닌데 뭔 말이 필요해 봐봐 온몸 설명이 baby 남자친구들 만나 안 그렇다고 상관하지 않나 난 잘 모르는 여자 별로거든 But baby 숨이 콱콱 막히잖아 이렇게 만든 건 너였잖아 아무 말도 할 수가 없어 이런 기분 처음인걸 다른 여자와 달라 뻔한 사랑은 싫어 내가 더 많이 좋아해도 상관없어 너만 있으면 돼 다른 남자와 달라 이제 그만 받아줘 You be my baby no 다른 남자 말고 no 다른 남자 말고 no 다른 남자 말고 no 가슴이 뛰는데 다른 누구도 이렇게 못했는데 뭔 말이 필요해 저 봐봐 만져봐 내 심장이 baby I'll never 받을 만나 안 그렇다고 절대 쉽지는 않아 난 잘 모르는 여자 별로거든 But baby 숨이 콱콱 막히잖아 이렇게 만든 건 너였잖아 아무 말도 할 수가 없어 이런 기분 처음인걸 다른 여자와 달라 뻔한 사랑은 싫어 내가 너 올려 지금 네 옆에 노래는 끝나가고 있는데 넌 아무 말이 없어 다른 여자와 달라 뻔한 사랑은 싫어 내가 더 많이 좋아해도 상관없어 너만 있으면 돼 다른 여자와 달라 이제 그만 받아줘 You be my baby 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 너 다른 남자 말고 너 다른 남자 말고 다른 남자 말고
The International Committee of the Red Cross and Red Crescent is an impartial, neutral, and independent humanitarian organization. It protects the lives and dignity of victims of war and internal violence and coordinates international relief activities. The ICRC also seeks to prevent suffering by promoting and strengthening humanitarian laws and principles. For more information or to donate, feel free to visit icrc.org. That is icrc.org.
All right, so something that we're a show that sorry, that was the sound of me moving the microphone. We're a show that's still experimenting with our format, and exactly what we like to do and when. But we thought we'd try something different for this show. We thought of having a K-pop quiz. So in the style of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, let's see if I got my samples right. By the way, guys, I'm DJing blind. My headphones are not working for my mixing board because I forgot something, so in case you're wondering why that last music break wasn't as strong as it was. But let's see if the samples are right, what I have in mind.
Oh, wow. Throwback to when I was a little kid watching that.
Yeah. All right, so Supermatic, you had some songs, pardon me, not some songs, some questions for me, right? Is that right? So what's going on in K-pop, and let's test my knowledge. If you guys know the answer, or if you want to play along, just tweet your answers to Matt's K-pop trivia questions with the hashtag KAREA. That's KAREA, live here from the studio. So take it away, Supermatic.
All right. Well, just as a disclaimer, since this is our first time trying this, it was interesting. I kind of had a slightly difficult time coming up with questions I felt would be appropriate for this. So some of them are kind of based on like older stuff in K-pop. Some of it is kind of relevant to today, but we'll see how well your scope of knowledge is, Peter, as well as our listeners out there.
All right.
Some of it might seem a little obscure, but I thought it was also like kind of fun and neat little tidbits and anecdotals in K-pop.
Okay.
So this one I'm actually really curious to see how well you know it, because it pertains to one of your favorite girl groups, Peter.
Okay.
So, 4-Minute. Which of the following 4-Minute members appeared on the variety show Invincible Youth?
Okay, you're going to give me some options?
Yes.
Okay.
All of these are multiple choice, by the way.
Okay.
So it's a little easier for you.
Okay.
Yep. So, just a little bit of background. Invincible Youth was a show that ran for a couple of seasons, from 2009 to 2012.
Yeah.
Featured a lot of popular idols, and basically just them kind of doing like regular daily activities that they probably wouldn't normally do, like farming or going out and actually working at food stands. It was a pretty interesting show.
Okay.
So, 4-Minute actually had a member that appeared on the show. Was it A, Jiyoon, B, Hyuna, C, Soyoon, or D, Sohyun?
Oh gosh. And I must admit, I was playing around with the music while you're asking the question, so I'm not too... I may ask you to repeat that again. So, which of these were on the show Infinite Challenge?
Not Invincible Youth.
Invincible Youth.
Yeah.
Okay, that just shows, guys, how much I actually know. So, Invincible Youth. And so go through the options again.
Okay. Which of the following 4-Minute members appeared on Invincible Youth? Was it A, Jiyoon, B, Hyuna, C, Soyoon, or D, Sohyun?
I mean, look, let's be real here. It's really Hyuna and her backup dancers, right? So Hyuna is the star of the show, but I'm probably wrong on this. But I kind of want to say it was Hyuna who's on the show, since she's the one we all really care about anyway. So A, or whatever option it was, Hyuna, final answer.
So you'd like to lock in B, Hyuna,
B,
as your
Hyuna.
final answer.
B, Hyuna, final answer.
And the drum roll. Ding, 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 you're correct.
All right.
I guess it helps that, like, pretty much everyone kind of shares the same consensus view that it's Hyuna and then the rest of 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Hyuna who appeared on Invincible Youth. They had her as a guest for like 7 or 8 straight episodes. It's actually the reason why a lot of people look back on Invincible Youth fondly is because it was the show that pretty much humanized Hyuna in a lot of the K-pop fans' eyes, because they thought like, oh, she's just another idol who has way too much swagger and confidence. She's kind of stuck up. Invincible Youth showed the more human side of her, and that's why people started relating to Hyuna more.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
All right.
So
I'm 1 for 1.
Yes.
Thus far. Okay.
All right. And I'm just curious if any of you listeners out there knew that. If you did, then feel free to share your boasting with us.
Yeah. Let us know if you're winning or losing, or if you're frustrated that DJ Peterlo doesn't even know Infinite Youth. Wow, really lucky that I got that one right.
Okay, next question actually pertains to some news that broke this past week.
Okay.
Which of the following boy groups recently became Triple Crown million sellers? Now, for background, what Triple Crown million sellers means is that 3 of their albums, doesn't matter if it's a mini, a full or not, but 3 of their albums individually on their own each sold 1 million copies.
Oh, okay.
So again, which of the following boy groups recently became Triple Crown million sellers?
I already have a few in my mind, but go ahead, yeah.
A, BTS.
BTS.
B, Shiny.
Ooh, okay.
C, EXO.
Oh, gosh.
Or D, Beast.
Beast? Really? I can't believe Beast made the list. Okay, I'm surprised, like, Big Bang didn't make it, or...
Well, I maybe didn't clarify the question, but what I meant by, like, recently was it happened this past week.
I got it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you mentioned, I think it's probably going to be between BTS or EXO.
Fair enough.
I mean, seeing as they are hot as you know what right now, and they both had releases this last week, right? So, or not, I guess BTS is a little behind, but man, people keep still asking for BTS on our show.
Yeah.
You're not making this easy on me. Can I go to a lifeline? Can I ask you, our K area listeners?
Oh, that's funny. We didn't even like talk about having lifelines, so maybe we'll include that for future segments.
Okay,
or
okay.
if you want to go ahead and bring it up now, that is a caveat because this is the first time doing it.
Okay.
Do you want to give a little time for maybe one of the listeners to try and help you out?
I'm refreshing right now. I'm not seeing anyone tweet along, so okay, I'll come down to.
Well, you know, there is another.
BTS, okay, so it's BTS, EXO,
Shiny and Beast. Yes.
Batiste. Okay. I will go with. Again, okay, sorry. Go back. It was Triple Crown. So that means how many?
So what it means is that they've had 3 of their albums, each individually on their own. Each of those 3 albums has sold 1 million copies.
Well, has BTS even had that many albums?
That's the question.
Okay. So that means I'm going to go with EXO.
Locked in, final answer.
Locked
C, EXO.
Locked in, C, final answer.
Drum roll. Peter Lowe's 2 for 2.
Oh, yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Good
That's
job.
awesome. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Using the skills of deduction,
Right.
I was able to figure it out.
Oh, very good job. It's funny. The caveat here with this question actually was kind of a trick question because a day after EXO hit their Triple Crown achievement, the next day BTS hit a Triple Crown of different sorts. They've sold like 1 million copies across 3 albums altogether. But the difference is that EXO has 3 albums that sold 1 million on their own each. So that's the caveat.
I see.
But good job. Those brilliant deduction skills.
Yeah, well, there we go. All right. So, how many more questions we have?
We have 3 more questions. So,
Okay,
I mean, we can cut it off if you would like.
Let's keep going.
All right. So, moving on to the next question. And I'll admit this one is kind of a small little caveat for me because they are my current favorite girl group, but I'm just curious if Peter has any knowledge as well as I do. With the girl group Twice, it's pretty common for music or for K-pop music labels to have like trainees or upcoming idols appear in other groups' MVs. So, a member of Twice appeared as the lead in GOT7's debut, Girls, Girls, Girls. Which of the following members was it? Was it A, Sana, B. Dahyun, C. Jungyoung, or D. Nayeon?
You know, I think I know the answer to this, and it was just
really?
such dumb luck that I actually know this. I happened to be watching that music video around the time Twice came out, and I was like, "Oh, check out! It's this girl Twice in the music video." So, which one is it? Nayeon, who's the one with the teeth thing?
She is the one with the bunny teeth. That's one of her nicknames.
And so, yeah, I'm gonna go with her. D. Not Nayeon.
Damn! Wow, pretty fast answer. Locked in?
Yeah, locked in.
Dang, Peter, you're just knocking these out of the park. 3 for 3. It was, in fact, Nayeon.
All right. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Guys, I don't know if you know, but this is like really hard for me, and I'm so surprised that I'm doing so well. So 3 for 3.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this one was just, it's actually funny. I ran across it on Facebook because I was just looking at like trending stuff in K-pop, and this was one of the first things that popped up. They were talking about how like a lot of surnames are pretty common, especially among like people in Korea, but among K-pop idols, they were talking about the most shared common surnames. So, one of the most commonly shared surnames among Koreans overall, not just idols, is the name Kim. Which of the following idols does not share the Kim surname? Is it A. Boa, B. Taeyeon, C. Hyuna, or D. Hyolyn?
Well, isn't it Bo Kwan? Isn't that her last name? So,
okay, is that your final answer?
This is a softball question for me. It's like, okay, yeah, I go to A. Boa.
All right, gotta give it to you. 4 for 4. That one was just a little fun. I was gonna give you some guff if you didn't get that.
Thank you. You just threw that in because you weren't sure I was gonna get the other ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I snuck Boa in there. I was like, I know Peter loves Boa, but does he know her actual name, or does he just know her as Boa?
Come on, guys. Come on. I know at least a baseline. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And last question. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I not? Oh, I guess the Kim surname was my last question. I had another question on here, but I guess it got deleted off my notes. Oops.
All right.
Po-fa on my part.
Well, that was this week's segment on K-pop, or K-pop quiz. And I went 4 for 4.
Yeah, good job.
I'm surprised I did that well. Okay, so should we jump back into the music?
Yeah, sounds like it.
All right.
Good idea.
So I'm feeling pretty turned up, pretty lit after that last section. So
hey.
Yeah, let's bring it up with Fire Truck, Getting Lifted.
Right.
With NCT 127's Fire Truck here on K Area. Again, guys, give us a tweet at hashtag K Area for song requests.
Getting lifted. Fire truck. 어디 봐 Mr. Farmer on the floor 부르지펴봐 열기를 식혀줄게 불만이 가득 잠궜던 화끈하게 저 siren 소리에 느끼는 내 기분은 말썽 빼는 척은 곤란해 미치겠는 분위기는 no thanks 흔들리는 내 달궈진 backseat 태운 뒤 빈틈없이 we get lit Hands up if you feeling the vibe now One step, two steps 오늘 밤 너와 나 모두 다 빠져들지 언제든 달려가 소방차 You can commit 너무 움직여 Pick it up 리듬 느끼는 대로 흔들어 뜨거워지는 순간 크게 소리쳐 Fire truck
I'm trying to use the headphones to DJ with my real I can't do that, right?
Yeah, being nowhere everywhere 부르기만 하면 돼 Look it out 그냥 불장난 같아 Blink 나만 나타나 Just blink for me 시원하게 네 화를 불어줄 테니 Just hold up 작두나 밀면 다치 get higher 열기 맞춰 rocket처럼 뜨거워 이거 가는 폭발하기 10초 전 Hands up if you feeling the vibe now One step, two steps 짜릿한 네 음악 네만 봐 불태우지 외쳐봐 소방차 어디든 달려가지 Maximum으로 turn it up 리듬에 맞춰 흔들어 전율 느끼는 순간 크게 소리쳐 Fire truck Fire truck
What's going on?
아무도 모르는 숨겨둔 비밀을 너에게만 말해줄게. 겉으로 보면은 상상도 못하는 내 모습을 보여줄게. You're so sexy, 넌 원래 섹시해. 사람들이 잘 몰라 억울해. My brother, 내 눈에는 보이네. 오늘 볼 때 say I'm so sexy. 이제 더 이상 감추기 싫어. 나는 원래 I'm so sexy. 감추려 해도 할 수 없어. 나는 원래 I'm so sexy. 자꾸 걸려 나널 바라봐. It's like déjà vu. 신비한 느낌에 빠져들어. 다가와 이제 어서 내게 다가와. It's like déjà vu. 절대 벗어날 수가 없는 걸. Danger 자꾸 많이 끌려. 거짓말 같은 이 들림 처음인 것 같은데 모두 정지된 이 느낌. 너의 모습이 익숙해. 답답해도 말 돌리지 않을게. 난 택하든지 정하는지 응답해줘 이제. 전부 다 챙겨줄게 무슨 day. 잠들기 전에 우리 통화도 꼭 매일 해. 이리 와 나를 봐 여기 네 앞에 날 두고 잘 생각하지 마.
Got your old play BTS or Big Bang. You're listening to KZSU Stanford 90.1 FM. And sorry. Go for it, Matt.
Want to improve the quality of your kids' education? Would you like to see more hands-on learning, real-world connections, and experiences that help kids build critical 21st century skills? Then RAFT is the resource for you. That is the resource area for teachers. It supports teachers with affordable tools and training to have a direct impact in the classroom. Donations of money or materials are always needed and very welcome. To learn more, feel free to visit raft.net. RAFT.net.
Cool. So I think we have another, I guess it's not completely a new segment, but something that we're bringing back on for this show episode is just what's going on in K-pop right now. And usually it's in the form of a Reddit roundup, talking about what people are covering on the Reddits, what people are talking about. But really, I think that ladders up to whatever's hot, in the news in the world of K-pop, outside of releases, what's contentious, what's causing controversy. So, what's going on this week, Super Medic?
All right, so within this past week or so, there's a pretty big, like, controversial issue that's been rising up right now surrounding SNSD, Girls' Generation's Tiffany. Yeah. So apparently she had her birthday recently, and she uploaded some Snapchat pictures apparently, it is Snapchat. And it was like pictures of her partying with Sooyoung and Hoyeon, some of the other SNSD members, and apparently a few of the pictures that she uploaded, which she cross-posted on her Instagram as well, she used a Snapchat filter that featured the rising sun version of the Japanese flag, which is not their current flag, but like...
Yeah, and to give some background, I mean, there's the Japanese flag, right? And then there's the rising sun version, which has like the emanating lines out of the sun, right? And that, as I understand, and K Area listeners, please correct me if I'm wrong. Again, just give us a tweet at #K Area. You can let me know. I believe that was their sign of imperialism, right? It's a show that's like from one point stretching out, conquering other lands. So anyway, so she uses that image of the flag.
And the reason why it's controversial is because that flag during that time was the flag that Japan proudly represented while there was a period where Japan occupied Korea, and it was during a very like brutal and rough time, just to kind of like preface it lightly. And what further fueled the controversy was the fact that she happened to upload those pictures on the same day that was apparently Korea's National Liberation Day, kind of like an equivalent of July 4th here in America. Which was the day that Korea celebrated being liberated from that imperialism from Japan. So, I mean, it was a pretty big, what they call like a faux pas or whatnot, or like just a really big like party foul, maybe. For on Tiffany's part, and of course, like we're all adults, we're all human, we make mistakes. But I mean, at the same time, I understand why this would be a very, very sensitive issue, because the thing is, but like being here in the States as Americans, we could easily say the saying that they're making mountains out of molehills. But the problem is that when it comes to like controversies and sensitive issues like this, Americans, as opposed to like the Asian side of the world, like, we handle things differently. We have different spectrums of like kind of what we're sensitive to when it comes to our past like historical issues and events. So I could understand why like a lot of Koreans were maybe offended by it, but at the same time, like there's only so far that you can drag it on, because this was well over a week ago already. But to this day, probably up until this minute, Tiffany is like, she's suffering a lot of huge scrutiny and criticisms. She's been removed from the show that she was on, most recently called Sister Slam Dunk. It was a show that she was supposed to be a cast member of for like the rest of this year, a currently airing TV show. She's already been removed.
Oh, jeez.
She's been dropped from one of her CF partnerships, which is like a cosmetics brand.
Oh, no.
Although the funny thing is that brand came out and they put out a statement that said her contract had already expired. The timing with the controversy is just coincidental. But I mean, really,
whatever.
Right?
I mean, that's them trying to save face and not get involved on either side, but
And then, like, as if that's not far enough, like, we've talked about it before here on our show, and we've talked about it, like, just whenever we hang out, and we've talked about it with some of our K-pop listeners, our viewers and whatnot, and within our own different circles. When it comes to K-pop, one of the parts of it that you have to be like very careful when treading waters with is the crazy fandom, and like especially K-nets and netizens.
Well, so I think it's one, netizens, but two, also just civic nationalism, right? It's like, people who, I mean, as we saw with the Suyu controversy, right? It's like a lot of people want to defend their home country and or show pride over, say, other.
So, with Tiffany, like, it's not just bad enough that she's been under all this pressure and scrutiny already, but then also, like, a lot of netizens online are calling for her to, like, be removed from SNSD completely. People are saying, like, some people are wondering, like, what does she have to do? Does she have to just completely disappear under a rock for, like, a year for you guys to forgive her? Like, what's going on?
So, well, I think it comes down to, like, really when the main question people should be asking is, did she do this deliberately? Was it, in fact, her intention to, you know, favor Japan? And especially in such a, like, you know, imperialistic, nationalistic way. And I don't think it was.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think so either. It might have just been, like, honestly, just one of those very human, like, what do they call it? Like an oversight, like a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, granted that the kind of mistake she made is not easily swept under the rug for this kind of thing, especially in Korea, but
yeah.
I mean, come on, she's only human. You gotta, I feel like you gotta forgive her eventually. I mean, come on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's, the timing made it bad and everything, and honestly, she probably didn't understand the symbolism behind the what is it? The flag. So that's probably why, you know, she didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah.
Which isn't, you know, completely inexcusable, but she's since apologized, right? So I mean, at that point, we just gotta, you know, accept it and move on, or I don't know. I don't think it's unusual for, you know, in K-pop for people to hold these grudges for a very long time. But I'm hoping that we can be the bigger adults and put it behind us. All right.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it was pretty bad with Suyu's controversy, but eventually that kind of, like, for the most part, that subsided. It's not really too big of an issue now. Hopefully the same thing can happen with Tiffany in this current issue. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, anything else on that?
Not really. I mean, that's pretty much the scope of it.
Yeah. And guys, again, let us know if you have comments. It's at #KArea, and we'll respond to your requests there. So we had a listener request just before this last break asking for some Big Bang. So this is actually from our Periscope. So thank you, Periscope listener. So we'll put on some Big Bang up next. This is actually a remix from my buddy DJ Emergency under the Area Creations label. So yeah, it's a remix of their song Sober. All right, keep it locked. It's K Area and KZSU Stanford. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna ignore this troll, but hey, thank you, Big Bang listener. Off of the Area Creations label. So look at DJ Emergency on Twitter, online. He's great. He also came out with another remix lately. So highly recommend checking him out. Also, everything under Area Creations is great for like K-pop remixes. I don't Okay, so on the Hazel Jean song, it's one that I actually happen to love, but I don't have any version of it on my computer right now. But that said, we'll have it ready for next time because I freaking love that song. It's a great too.
Number 9.
있잖아요 나 지금 너무 아프거든요 Click clack 바라빙 바라봉 문을 박 차면 모두 날 바라봉 굳이 애써 노력 안 해도 모든 남자들의 코피가 팡팡팡 팡팡 바라바라 팡팡팡 지금 날 위해 축배를 짠짠짠 Hands up 내 손에 butterfly 해니 네가 말로만 듣던 걔가 나야 Jenny 춤추는 불빛이 날 감싸고 도네 Back to the peak 어디서든 특별해 쳐다보 정말 gonna wanna dance Like 따라라란딴 따라라란딴 불도 좋아 이 분위기가 좋아 난 지금 네가 좋아 정말 반했어 오늘 밤 너와 춤추고 싶어 붐바야 야야야 붐바야 야야야 붐바야 야야야야야 붐붐바 붐붐바 오빠 야야야야야야야야야야 야야야야야야야야야 야야야야야야야야야 붐붐바 붐바야 이제 달려야지 뭘 어떡해 난 철없어 겁없어 man Middle finger up F you pay me 90s baby I pump up the jam 달려봐 달려봐 오빠야 Lambo 오늘은 너와 나 젊음을 gamble 감히 난 막지마 혹시나 누가 날 막아도 I'ma go brrr Rambo 네 손이 내 허리를 감싸고 도네 Front to my back 내 몸매는 특별해 네 눈빛은 I know you wanna touch Like touch 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 두두두바 좋아 이 분위기가 좋아 난 지금 네가 좋아 정말 멋있어 오늘 밤 너와 춤추고 싶어 붐바야 야야야 붐바야 야야야 붐바야 야야야야야 붐붐바 붐붐바 오빠 야야야야야야야야야 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 붐붐바 붐바야 오늘은 내 정신 따윈 버리고 하늘을 넘어서 올라갈 거야 끝을 모르게 빨리 달리고 싶어 Let's go Let's go 오늘은 내 정신 따윈 버리고 하늘을 넘어서 올라갈 거야 끝을 모르게 빨리 달리고 싶어 Let's go Let's go
You're listening to K Area. It's DJ Peter Love here, mixing it. And I want to caveat that I can't DJ with headphones, not the headphones into my mixing board, because I just forgot to bring the right cables and wires today. So I've been DJing blind. So if there are a couple transitions where you're like, that was a little wonky, it's because I can't hear it. I'm just looking off of the waveforms on my computer. I'm just trying to line those up to mix. But anyway, yeah, we have got a quick announcement.
Goggles Optional is an award-winning, locally produced podcast where scientists from Stanford University provide their professional yet humorous takes on the world of science. Join KCSU Saturdays at 10 p.m. as your hosts explore significant news and discoveries of the week using a combination of wit, analogies, and words with less than 4 syllables. Don't worry, you don't need to be a scientist to listen. The goggles are optional every Saturday at 10 p.m. only on KZSU.
All right. So, do we have another new segment for the show for this episode, Supermatic?
Yeah, so we have something that we are referring to currently as our popularity contest
Yeah.
until we come up with a better name.
Yeah. Again, we're a show that's in progress. progress. We're still trying to figure out exactly how we want to do this, what works best, and frankly, what you, the listeners, respond most to. What's the concept? Why is it called a popularity contest?
Well, because it was just something fun that you and I talked about doing, where we were just going to take a fun little look at basically how the numbers correlate to who is currently more popular. So we were basically just going to take these current like K-pop idols and groups and compare how they're doing in terms of like YouTube views. Maybe we'll take a look at their social media, who's got more followers on Instagram or Snapchat, or maybe more Twitter followers.
Yeah. So it's a fun interactive game where we can sort of figure out who's actually more popular, right?
Especially considering that one of the things that we might look at is iTunes downloads.
Yeah. All right, so let's kick it off.
Yeah. All right. So for a fun little starter, actually, since you just played one of their songs, I'm looking at iTunes right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at iTunes downloads. You just played Blackpink's Boom Baya, which, as we have discussed, including on this show, is my personal choice between their two tracks. You are very much a staunch defender of Whistle as the better song.
Oh yeah, well it's obviously the better song. I think we can all get behind that, right?
All right, so I'm looking at iTunes right now, actually. Oh, let me pull it back. But basically, I was just looking at the top hottest downloads in the K-pop charts right now as far as individual songs.
Yeah.
Blackpink holds the top 2 spots. Which song do you think is number 1 overall among K-pop downloads? Single songs.
Single songs.
Yes.
So this does not include album downloads, correct?
Yeah, no, it's separate. I'm looking at like single song downloads.
Because I do remember actually looking into this.
Oh, really?
I remember the Boom Baya album was higher than Whistle, but I'm
trying to like keep this hidden from you that way you don't see the screen.
But Boom Baya wasn't even on there, but Whistle was separately. So it means that people were buying just Whistle, second to the album, right? But they were not buying just Boom Baya. Or if they did, it was always in the form of an album. So, so the question is, which is higher, Whistle or Boom Baya?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the top downloaded songs right now, because they have songs and then they have albums. And Blackpink holds the top 2 spots for songs right now.
Okay. I'm going to go with Whistle.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Dang, Peter's on the mark today. He is correct. Whistle actually does hold the top spot over Boom Baya.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Again, it's the better song. We all like that song more. So, yeah, Whistle I thought had a better beat. It had, as we reviewed it on our last episode, we all gave it Daebak. We gave both songs Daebak.
Yeah.
But Whistle I think had the better audio production.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand that. I mean, I'm more partial to Boom Baya, as I will say, but I appreciate Whistle for what it is. I definitely enjoy Whistle as well. I've been bumping both tracks. I love Blackpink. I hope to see them promote soon.
Yeah, well, as we all.
Yeah. All right, so the next one that I thought would be a little fun to look at is YouTube views, because they've been making a little, it's not necessarily as like big as all the other news going on, but Twice is still staying pretty relevant, considering that their fan base, of which I am also a part of, we're helping them keep a lot of strong traction. So Twice made the news actually because there are 2 MVs on YouTube right now. Ooh Ah, which was their debut track, and Cheer Up are both gaining a lot of views still at a steady pace. So the question here that I'm looking at, actually, that I want Peter to take a stab at, which of the 2 MVs do you think currently has more views right now? Is it Ooh Ah, their debut track, or is it Cheer Up, which is their track that they've been getting their wins with?
Yeah,
they're getting a lot of number 1s with.
Yeah, that's not a fair question, man.
I actually took a look at this today before we came here, so.
Yeah. I'm wondering, among American K-pop fans, do they like Ooh Ah or Cheer Up more?
Fair question.
Yeah, because I remember when Cheer Up first came out, I think everyone kind of liked Ooh Ah more, but then Cheer Up kind of grew on everyone.
Yeah, like it gained ground, for sure.
I think just because you're asking me this question and you're making this comparison, I'm actually going to say, contrary to popular belief, Cheer Up is the one with more YouTube views at this point.
As we speak.
Final answer.
First wrong one of the day. Aww. No, but it's okay. You have fair reasoning for that. The thing is that as we speak right now, UA actually does have more views than Cheer Up by about 10 million. UA is at 85 million, whereas Cheer Up has hit 75. But the thing is, I looked into it. Cheer Up is actually gaining more views at a faster pace than UA did. So it's projected that give about maybe another couple weeks or so, if not sooner, and Cheer Up will surpass UA in views.
Oh, okay. Okay. So final section. I'm 1 for 2 at this point. Okay.
And,
it could be worse. It could be worse.
It's kind of appropriate it comes down to this last one. So what I decided to go ahead and pull up for our last little fun popularity contest segment here is Instagram followers, because we know the Instagrams is getting pretty popular. It's a really popular platform. A lot of K-pop idols are starting to really pop up on it too. They take advantage of it because selfies and all that. Fun pictures. So I kind of picked this one a little personally for you, Peter.
Okay.
We're going to take a look at 2 of your favorite idols, and we're going to have you take a stab at who you think has more followers.
Oh, boy.
So, between Hyuna or CL, who do you think, as we speak at the moment, has more followers on Instagram?
Well, okay. Hyuna is probably more popular in Korea. But CL, I think, is probably more popular abroad. Right? So the question is, where are more Instagram followers? And I'm leaning toward CL, just because I know she's been active on that platform. I've seen stuff. I'm not really that active on Instagram myself, but she has stuff on that network. I've heard. I've seen and heard. She's probably also on Snapchat too.
Probably.
Yeah. But Hyuna has been making traction, right? I mean, I remember she posted one with, was it the Loki actor?
Oh yeah, with Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. I know that was an Instagram post by Hyuna. So both were very popular.
You're thinking hard
I'm
about
gonna go
this.
with A Hyuna.
Going with Hyuna?
Yeah.
Okay, drum roll. Unless you have the sound effect.
I need to get a sound effect, guys. I'll get a drum load next time.
Oh! Sorry, Peter. You're on such a roll, and then the last 2 questions just
Oh, darn.
That's alright. No, it's actually fairly close, because at the moment, CL does edge out Hyuna by a little bit, but what I mean by a little bit, listen to these numbers. Hyuna has 4.4 million Instagram followers. CL's got 4.5 million followers.
Well, it's a close race between the K-pop queens. Is I think what we're learning at this point.
Yep.
So I mean, not to say that these are like mutually exclusive, like idols, right?
Yeah.
It's not like one success is traded off with another, but I think it's fair to say that they are both vying for being the #1.
Oh, definitely.
Queen of K-pop, and they're both good. I like them both. I think I'm a little more. I don't know. I like them for different reasons. Just different flavors, I guess, of K-pop. So, cool. Okay, well, let's jump back into the music.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So that was our segment of K-pop popularity contest.
Hope you listeners enjoyed that.
Yeah. Again, we're still experimenting. So up next, let's put our hands up for 2 p.m. All right. So it's K Area. Keep it locked again. Give us a tweet at #KArea. We'll put in your requests and share your comments.
it up 소리 질러 해버려 리듬에 맞춰 느껴 you got it
So hot and ill 볼 봐서 못 끊겨요 노래 슈퍼래요 내가부터 I'm facing now 여자들에게 big chance lady 네 목소리 들을 때면 매일 기분 좋아서 즉석에 섹시하게 내게 baby
루비 색깔 빛과 우리는 범솔라 빛의 소리를 더 켜 Ready to turn it up 불태워 계속해 Cause now it's time to play yeah. 가까이 와 baby 너와 난 dance all night 취해도 it's okay 네 손을 더 높게 부딪혀봐 all day That's why we living it up yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody go hands up yeah. That's my jam burn it up 아름다운 이 밤에 몸을 흔들어 party 모두 you got it yeah. That's my jam bump it up 소리 질러 everybody 리듬에 맞춰 느껴 you got it
매혹적인 향에 취해 네 생각에 붙어있어 나 오늘 좀 괜찮은데 특별한 무언가 생길까 기대가 돼 I'm ready for love 준비됐어 너 완벽한 상대 달콤한 참내 따분한 삶에 잠시나마 넌 웃음을 주는 장미 같아 넌 맘속 유일한 출구가 돼너 하나로 매일 새로워져 하나보다 둘이 더 강하잖아 늘 함께 가야만 해 오픈 앞에 딱 붙어서 간절하게 기다리는 널 좀봐 누구처럼 쳐다봐도 시간이 떠나마잖아 참아봐 Baby boy 날 괴롭히 boy 날 괴롭히긴 싫지만 조금만 더 있던 나를 꺼내줘 예쁜 컵과 포크 말고 필요한 게 뭘까 난 지금부터 너의 오감을 다 깨워 뜨겁고 달아 Sweet like apple pie 장미같이 so sweet 넌 이런 맘 너를 위해 준비한 내 마음이 이제 거의 다 품어졌어 보이니 So sweet like apple pie 뜨거우니 조심해
Party people We about to go stupid now Let's get dumb then get dumb Let's get dumb Ole ole Let's get dumb Ole ole Let's get dumb Ole ole We going dumb and dumber Dumb 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 and dumber Dumb 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 Let's get dumb 담배몬처럼 Dumb 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 and dumber Dumb 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 Let's get dumb organi처럼 We going dumb and dumb Yeah 난 봄이 없어 난 숨김없어 그래서 소리 높아 숨쉴 틈이 없어 자연스러운 slapstick 오늘 버린 느낌은 classic Jim Carrey보다 더 getting dumb 맘 꺼보내 너에게 넌 돌아가지 When I enter the room 싫어만도 하지 너의 spotlight's 내꺼 춤을 춰 집 나가 정신 뜨거운 오늘 밤 들어와 여기 느껴지는 열기 월드컵처럼 일으켜 경기
I was gonna ask you. Yeah, because I didn't catch it.
Oh baby 거기 누구 없나요 내 마음이 그렇게 쳐다보지 말아요 그 빛이 차가워져 저 달이 타오를 때면 소리쳐 라라라라라 나 그저 취하고 싶어 소리쳐 라라라라라 Go dumb and dumber
He actually tried to
제발 자지 말라고 뜨거 눈 뜨고 이 분위기를 뜨고 뜨거 눈 뜨고 제발 자지 말라고 요즘은 내가 듣는 맘을 올라내 올랐어 할래 좀 끝내주는 몰랐네 몰랐어 내버 생고생고 내 미소 생고생고 어제 오늘 내일도 난 변함없이 기억나 난 예술이야 난 예술이야
You're listening to KZSU Stanford 90.1 FM, and it's the K-pop K-area show.
Listening to KZSU is just like listening to iTunes or Spotify, except we might play a Benny Goodman jazz favorite off of vinyl from the 40s or 50s, electroacoustic tracks from the Lickets, early blues from Howlin' Wolf, or just about any EDM, indie rock, Americana, pop, rock, hip-hop song, whatever you like. All from tens of thousands of CDs and vinyls in our library. Come to think of it, maybe we're not like Spotify at all. Just keep college radio strong at Stanford. You can help by donating by going to kzsu.stanford.edu/donate, or if your business would like to underwrite our programming, then feel free to email us at uw@kzsu.stanford.edu.
All right. And yeah, this is important, guys. We need to read these things which allow us to play K-pop on the air here on KZSU Stanford 90.1 FM. We have another announcement, I believe.
Yes, we do. Did you know that most bicycle thefts can be prevented simply by properly locking your bike to a rack or a post? U-locks are recommended, but even those can be defeated by an enterprising thief. A 6-foot cable or chain, the thicker the better, used together with the U-lock will allow you to lock your bike to any rack and secure your wheels as well. Never entrust your bike to a cable alone. If you'd like to know more, feel free to visit bike.stanford.edu.
Yeah, all right, that's what's going on. So, in case you missed it at the beginning of our show, we mentioned that the next couple episodes, or rather the next couple of weeks, we're not going to have a show. We're not going away. It's just that this Saturday, I'm getting married.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's less than 7 weeks. Pardon me, less than 7 days away. Yeah, so the countdown is on. And then I'm going to be out on my honeymoon, so we're not going to do that while I'm traveling. But when we get back, we'll keep the show going as usual. One difference is, I think for our FM listeners, we're going to be probably going to an all-digital format. So you'll want to follow us on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com K-Area Show, as well as just following us on the K-Area hashtag. I'll try engaging with you guys while I'm gone. But knowing that I may be busy, I may not be engaged that entire time. So,
well, I mean, it's fair enough. As you said earlier, getting married is something you only experience once in a lifetime, right?
Yeah. So, another promo for our podcast. We are also on every podcast format you can imagine. So we're on iTunes, we're on Stitcher, we're on Google All Access Music, whatever. We're also at our website. Right now it's at spinkpop.net. We can listen to our episodes online.
Yeah, so feel free to give any or all of those a follow, everyone, and you can keep up to date with what's going on with us. We're just going to be working on ways to make this show even better for you.
Yeah, and nothing on FM or KZSU Stanford. I think it just gives us a little more flexibility in terms of what we say and when. And we may do some more post-production work as well, so it sounds a little smoother. All right, so I think we'll get back to the music with that. Yeah. So this song, it's by Robbie. I don't think I can say the name of the song on FM air. Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about then.
It's a pretty. I think it's a pretty dope song. So, yeah, we'll give this a listen again because we're a live show. Loved to hear your requests. So just give us a tweet at #KAREA. That's KAREA. Let's keep it locked.
I hustle yellow, oh goddamn Robbie, I hustle yellow, oh damn Robbie, I hustle yellow, oh Robbie, I hustle yellow.
Hustle yellow. 엉덩이 대고 엉덩이 대 일어날 듯한 통닭기조차도 않고 내 머리 위로 내 머리 위로 찰나도 없이 계속 또 조약의 콤비를 나고 내 뇌를 조이고 또 저르지 남다른 소리 기관 내 목소리 빨모 수준이 알아 말하는 새끼들아 내 대답은 work 난 평생을 바치는 도베르만 내가 사랑할 사람은 이미 다 정해져 있고 난 가고 닦아 다들은 깎아내리는 가사로 반응을 바라는 래퍼들 싸그리 지금까지 앞서 여시랑 바꿔 엉덩이만 쫓다가 이게 웬 방상 웃고 나짝 잠깐 반짝고 사라진 탄상 반면에 난 잘 나갈 관상 똑바로 봐도 내 영원한 갈망 멍청이 저로 달래는 날리고 주인생 요즘엔 이런 게 유행이죠 예술에 높낮이가 없고 불어가 나뉘기에 난 내 멋대로 해 Oh God We are God 그만 지킬 수 있습니까 그만 몇 번은 쓰러지고 다쳐 항복 받아내면 되는 겁니까 Sir yes sir 뉴스의 경례 너란 이름에 맹세를 해 장난 아니지 너 목숨 걸어 지켜줄게 목숨 걸어 너의 모든 게 다 perfect perfect 다른 여자들은 no thanks no thanks 너는 오직 너만을 원해 내 모든 걸 다 원해 너를 가질 수 있다면 넌 뭐든지 난 너에게만 원해 거짓말이 아니야 지금부터 나는 너에게 나의 모든 것만 다 걸어 내 시간들도 다 걸어 나는 너에게만 걸어 지금부터 나는 너에게 내 전부 다 걸어
가비고 매일 가면 안 되죠 내가 너무 예쁘죠 나 때문에 다 힘들죠 어디 가고 있어도 빨간 하늘인 거죠 레드 카펫 같은 기분 모두 쳐다보자 어떤 사람은 어머님이 누구냐고 신선하게 걸어도 아무 느낌이 안 들죠 나도 누군가도 사랑이 빠져보고 싶어 그래 잘 들어요 내 바람 번도 느껴본 적 없는 걸 알게 해주는 사람 기다리고 있는 걸 얼마가 돼도 기다리고 싶어 I just wanna fall in love 어떻게 내가 움직일 수 없게 날 우아우아하게 만들어줘 사가짜 진심 없는 가짜 제가 잘가 우아하게 이제 더 할 말이 없게 날 우아우아하게 만들어줘 랄랄라 말만 하지 말고 느껴지게 우아하게
Hey you ladies and gentlemen 준비가 됐다면 부를게 yeah. 딴 녀석들과는 다르게 내 스타일로 내 스타일로 밤새 일했지 every day 네가 클럽에서 놀래 yeah. 잘 놀랐지 말고 들었네 I gotta feel 난 좋잖아 날 희망이 떨어져 그 발끝까지 전부 다 쩍쩔어 하루의 절반은 작업에 쩍쩔어 작업 실제로 저런 청춘을 속아가도 덕분에 뭐로 가도 갈리는 성공가도 손을 들어 더 크게 소리 질러 쩍쩔어 밤새 일은 지겹게 네가 클럽에 손을 자꾸 나를 자극하지 마 나도 날 몰라 숨이 자꾸 멎는다 네가 날 향해 걸어온다 나를 보며 웃는다 너도 내 입에 끌리는지 눈앞이 다 캄캄해 네가 뚫어져라 쳐다볼 때 귓가에 가까워진 숨소리 날 미치게 만드는 너인 걸 아무도 널 못 보게 주고 싶어 우리는 시선이 하나 일어나 거센 소용도 없니 그림자 내 안에 깨어나 널 보는 눈은 내 불꽃이 된다 한명 곁에서 모두 다 물러나 이젠 조금씩 사나워진다 나 으르렁 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 내 나 으르렁 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 내 나 으르렁 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 내 너 물러서지 않으면 늦춰진 거야 Yeah. Member. 건거리 삐딱하게 받지 마 건거리 삐딱하게 받지 마 건거리 삐딱하게 받지 소 네가 날 쳐다보고 야 나나나 네가 쳐다볼 땐난 바람을 보지 마
말리지 마요 너 같은 남자 깔리고 깔려있어 뭐라 해도 소용없어 비웃지 마요 뻔한 거짓말 이제 no 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 yeah
It's too late boy huh yeah 지겨워 그래서 보여 huh 오른쪽 가슴에 가려진 타투도 내게만 보인다던 미소를 아무데나 보여 뻔뻔히 거짓말 뻔뻔한 네 얼굴 몇 번에 넘어가도 넌 변하지 않아 그러니 내가 먼저 놀게 더 돌게 만들지 말고 좋게 말할 때 저리 꺼져 지켜봐라 이 진동의 힘 척추를 타고 내려오니 느낌 꽃한 송이 피우리라 못 잡힌 Fire fire 다 같이 불조심 이거말로 하는 요가 뻣뻣한 자들은 한 번에 녹아 거리가 길면 반드시 잡힌다 세상엔 요지경 자가가 판친다 수리수리 마수리 수수리 싸바하 네 영혼을 확해 우는 저장가 저 위로 올라가 자신을 내려봐 월화 스모 금토 내일 Comma 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 is looking for you What you gon' do when they come for you Comma 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 is gonna find you What you gon' do huh Member Shake it, break it, make it bounce Member Yeah Make it bounce Feel the bass go Boom, 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 boom Member Boom, boom Feel the bass go Boom, boom Member 보름달이 떴다 강강 swallow 21이 떴다 everybody swallow 이 세상의 멱살을 흔드는 막춤 숨겨진 내 눈은 감별의 짝퉁 빠르디 빠르난 뛰어싼 토끼처럼 대박을 터뜨려 쌍꺼비처럼 헝클어진 머리에 풀리는 동공 멘탈은 붕괴 미션은 성공 비비디바비디부 하프는 맡아타 지금 너의 무의식을 따라가 도거드는 이 세상을 바라봐 월화 스모 금토 내일 Comma 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 is looking for you What you gon' do when they come for you Comma 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 is gonna find you What you gon' do huh Member Yeah Yeah Feel the bass go boom, 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 boom. Member boom, boom. Feel the bass go boom, boom. Member boom, 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 boom. Member boom, boom. Feel the bass go boom, boom. Member feel the bass go, feel the bass go, feel the bass go, bass go. Member feel the bass go, feel the bass go, feel the bass go. Member.
That was Queen CL.
MTBD. The Santa Cruz Distinguished Artist Concert Series opens its season of 6 piano recitals on Saturday evening, September 24th at 7:30 p.m. in Santa Cruz's Holy Cross Church. Pianists in the season, which runs from September to March, include Jonathan Bliss, Alan Goldstein, and Danny Driver, each performing masterworks from their own classical piano literature. For information or season or individual tickets, visit www.distinguishedartist.org. That is www.distinguishedartist.org.
And you're listening to KZSU Stanford 90.1 FM. And this is the K Area show. If you're looking to engage with us online, just give us a tweet at hashtag K Area. It's KAREA. And we'll play your requests. We'll engage. We'll let you sing. And if you say we need to do something differently, we're happy to hear that as well.
All the feedback's welcome.
Yeah. Yep. So, Supermatic.
Yes.
We had new songs come out this week, and every week we also have our Daebak or Not section where we actually review the songs in depth, but it would be wrong for us not to acknowledge this new mixtape that came out,
really
right?
hot
And it's
mixtape.
getting a lot of hits online, right? In terms of what people watching music videos.
Yep.
Right. So what is it that I'm referring to?
All right, so if anyone is familiar with the group BTS, let's be real, who isn't? One of their members, Suga, has actually gone ahead and ventured out on his own for a little bit as a solo artist. He's come out with a hot mixtape where he is just spitting straight fire, to be honest, rapping.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's a really hot mixtape. I've been bumping it nonstop.
Yeah, I can't remember which song it was from. It was pointed out on the K-Stop podcast, but they said, I guess when you translate the Korean lyrics into English, one of the things that he says is, you rappers are so lucky that I'm a K-pop idol.
Yeah.
Because if I had full time to do this, I would blow you guys away.
And he's talking about how he would be at the top of billboards and then on music shows and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a line in the song where he says like, "Oh, this K-pop category is not enough to fit me."
Yeah, so let's give this let's just tease it really briefly. We can't play the entire thing here on FM because some of the lyrics are
a
lot, but here let's just tease it really quickly. Alright, so you get the idea. Yeah. So it's a pretty dope mixtape.
Yeah. Suga just comes hard with those lyrics. I mean, especially that particular song, which is called August D. It's the title track off the mixtape, August D, which is spelled A-G-U-S-T and then apostrophe capital D. I looked into it, and apparently there is some clever play with that name. So August D is basically DT Suga, which is Suga's name backwards. DT standing for Daegu Town, where Suga happens to be from. And he references Daegu Town in that song along with other songs on the mixtape.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I think the thing is, like, that his songs are they're really good for I think their rap prowess. I think just if in terms of like people listening for stuff for like typical K-pop, it's not that, right? Because I think when I listened to, I only had a chance to sort of skim it before today's show, but it felt like it was very verse heavy, which is what one expects with like a mixtape rap album. So yeah, but I mean, it's getting over 5 million views views on YouTube,
and it's also getting a lot of traction on SoundCloud too.
Oh really?
Yep.
Huh. Well, I think that's really where the artists go, right?
Yeah,
for those who are already in the community, right? So it means he's getting good peer recognition.
Yeah.
So that last song we played, that was what is it? That was the self-titled song,
August D.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it had, I think both of them had him on top of cars burning.
Yeah, they use the same set. It's like August D, it takes place within a certain like part, like a small part, and then when they go to the next video, which is called "Give It to Me," it's like he walks out of that set and he kind of expands out into the streets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we should all give it a listen or watch rather. All right, so let's just sample that next one. And I honestly, between the two songs that seem to be getting a lot of traction right now, I think it's his song "Give It to Me," which is it was my favorite between the two. I don't know what you thought.
"Give It to Me" I haven't really bumped as much as August D yet, but yeah, "Give It to Me" is definitely growing on me. It's another hot one.
Yeah, that's this one. So let's give it a quick listen.
가족조차 인정한 덕종 난 성공의 적적 우리가 몇 개 덕종 본 형들은 죄다 또 맛을 봐 한 입으로 두말하면 대겨볼까 What you know about me You can control my shit 갈 거면 뱉은 말들 전부 주워담고 가 성공한 이유가 뭐냐고 물어보면 딱히 답을 할 게 없어 그동안 적어도 너네보단 덜 자고 더 움직임을 컸어 아직은 성공의 비법은 몰라도 망하는 비법 잘 알 것 같아 딱 너처럼 놀고 나불대는 게 비법 죽어도 그렇게 난 살 것 같아
Alright, so yeah, you get the idea. That was I like that song a lot. I think I'll be playing it in future DJ mix sets.
Sure.
That one in particular. I think it's a good beat to, I think, dance to. Get crunk.
Yeah, for sure. That'd probably be a club jam.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Right. But yeah, anyway, these August D songs are important because it's a new model, I think, for K-pop to come out, and it's showing that artists can show and express themselves outside of the typical album and music video. All right, so another song that came out. Yeah. It's a little fast here. Let's slow down. There we go.
Yeah.
This I liked a lot, and when I first heard this, I was like, wow, this is something that, like, you know, would come out of the Area Creations like K-pop remix label. But it's I like this EDM. like it's not deep house, but more house.
Yeah. It's another venture into the whole new K-EDM realm that SM Station has been exploring with a lot lately.
That's right. Yeah, SM Station is their K-EDM. That's right. So the song we're referring to, it's actually an advertisement.
Right.
It's called Secret by the two, I guess, girls generation who are never featured in anything.
It's Yuri and it's Sohyun.
Yeah, so let's give it a really quick listen and we'll talk about it a little bit more. All right, and as you see it's sick.
Yeah, that drop at the end.
Yeah. I don't know who produced it, but it was really well done.
I haven't looked into it yet, but I was really curious because like this track is just, it's bumping.
Yeah. So we mentioned that it's a commercial because it's actually what I guess in K-pop we call a CF,
what they call commercial film. And what I was just thinking about is that the very first time I watched this MV, at the end I was like, pretty much just an elaborate advertisement for Pantene.
So if you watch it, it has our girls Generation with hair porn, basically. So it's them with very smooth hair and doing air flips and But anyway, I mean, like, it's always so funny, like seeing sometimes like these CFs or commercial films, which are supposed to be advertisements for these commercial entities, making it onto K-pop charts, right? It's like this song is doing better than other songs that were released this week.
Yeah.
and maybe sure it has to do with it being Girls' Generation, right? So they already have a lot of clout, a lot of followers, but this song is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't think we had anything further to say on any new releases lately. I think these songs from August D and Yuri and Sohyun.
Or Sohyun, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not Korean. Please correct us, guys. It's at #area. But these were songs were worth noting. They each got well over 1 million views. So, I'll go back into the music, I think, with this. And then, again, give us your requests, because this is a live show at #Karea. And we'll work it into the mix. Play the rest of the song. Such a deep bass.
이제 못 참아 내 안에 갇혀 있는 건 그래 날 깨워
지나지 나를 잃고 싶진 않아 이제 나를 찾고 싶어 내가 만든 듯하면서 갇혀 있고 싶진 않아 이제부터 시작이야 또 다른 나를 보여줄 거야 스며든 날개를 펼칠 거야 마법의 권리 내게 물 거야 다 들려 Do I like, do I like, do I like 나만의 세상을 찾을 거야 짜릿한 매력에 빠질 거야 미안해 가도 나를 찾지 마 온몸이 다 춤도록 춤출 거야 Do I like, 난 Do I like Do I like, 난 Do I like Do I like, 난 Do I like 또 다른 나를 보고 놀랄 거야 숨겨보지 마 이제는 날 찾을 거야 내게 용기를 줘 이제 날 믿어 내 맘속 나의 판타지 이제 날 깨워 내 속의 판타지 Do I like, 난 Do I like Do I like, 난 Do I like Do I like, 난 Do I like 또 다른 나를 보고 놀랄 거야 Do I like, 난 Do I like Do I like, 난 Do I like Do I like, 난 Do I like 오늘 밤 나를 보고 놀랄 거야 난 Do I like 내 모습이 변한다고 상상해요 매일 같은 곳에 갇힌 내가 멈출 수도 없는 내가 난 숨이 가빠 휴지를 꽂혀매줘 이런 거울 속에 비친 웃음 내가 아닌 누군가요 날 안아주세요 날 받아주세요 끝까지 날
반짝이는 flashlight 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 밤바다의 별 같아 Don't stop now 파도 소리 들려와 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 환상처럼 밀려와 이 순간 가슴을 활짝 펴 이 바람을 느껴 숨을 멈추고 상상만을 넘어 물방울이 튀어 밤하늘 위로 짜릿한 빛 위로 파도가 몰아쳐 물결을 타고 펼쳐진 스펙트럼 freedom 바다로 난 초대하니까 Come on baby 모두 함께 ride the wave Come on baby 모두 함께 ride the 이란 꽃은 짧은 순간 피어나는 걸 그 하나 없이 완벽했던 시작인가 봐 슬퍼른 빛이 파고들어 어지럽힌 걸 Mysteric mysteric 눈 깜짝할 그 순간 번져버린 노란 blue 소리 없이 다가와 내게만 펼쳐낸 신기루 Love is for walls 너로 참 mirror mirror Love is for walls 신비로운 mirror
겨울이 가고 봄이 찾아오죠 시들고 그림 속에 맘이 멍들었죠 파란 눈물에 파란 슬픔에 깃을 쓰여와줘 둥그름에 날려보낸 사랑 같은 하늘 다른 곳 너와 나 위험하니까 너에게서 떠나주는 거야 내밀한 글자에 저만 나 비겁하지만 내가 못 나서는 거야 잔인한 이별은 사랑의 말로 그 어떤 말도 위로될 순 없다고 아마 내 인생의 마지막 멜로 막이 내려오네요 이제 태어나서 널 만나고 죽을 만큼 사랑하고 파랗게 물들어 시린 내 맘 눈을 감아도 널 느낄 수 없잖아 겨울이 가고 봄이 찾아오죠 우린 시들고 그림 속에 맘이 멈들었죠 I'm singing like blues 파란 눈물에 파란 슬픔에 깃을 쓰여가죠 둥그름에 날려보낸 사랑
I know 네 가슴 깊숙이 있어 숨기기 힘든 dream I know 네 촛불 걸어봐 다 한 번쯤 너에게 미쳐봐 Cause I just wanna free somebody 느낀 대로 말해 Tonight 너와 나 이 순간에 자유로운 맘에 우린 처음부터 왔다면 이 순간 나와 함께 반짝여줄래 이 땅에서 조금은 떨어져 무거운 두 발 모두 자유롭게 해 I know 네 가슴 깊숙이 있어
Jenny's Light is an organization dedicated to improving and saving lives by increasing the awareness of all prenatal disorders, including postpartum depression. Jenny's Light provides a variety of resources and support, from online guidelines on obtaining help to working to pass legislation that will make it easier for new mothers to obtain treatment. If you'd like to donate to Jenny's Light, then please visit www.jennyslight.org.
And we're here live in the studio at KZSU Stanford 90.1 FM. And we're taking requests. If you have them, just give us a tweet at #KArea, and I'll work them into the mix. Up next, we've got a little more music, and then we'll jump into a Daebak or not section and recap last week's poll. All right. So I think for now, we'll go back into music with K&K. Is that how you say their name?
I want to say it is.
Okay. All right. Well, it's K&K and their song, what is it? Knock.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it locked.
아닌 척해도 니만 감추려 해도 너의 입가에 미소가 번져가고 의심하지 마. 네 맘을 꺼내봐 줄래? 더 깊이 들어와 줄래? 부드러운 눈빛으로 날 힘껏 끌어당겨버렸어. 부드럽게 다가가 조용히 녹할게. 믿고 열어봐 널 꽉 안아줄게. 미안해 나를 채워서 빠져독하게. 내가 들썩들썩 걸다 쿵쾅쿵쾅 터는다. 다들 숨소리 주며 나가신다. 우리는 그만큼 멀어. 들썩들썩 걸다 숨이 반짝반짝 타오른다. 손을 위로 향해 들어 소리 질러. 존재 말고 거친 때 숨결 다가와 어루만질 때 나는 이렇게 아픈데 돌아서지 못해. 죽음이 젖먹이야. 사랑이자 독재자 넌 나의 사랑이자 독재자. 손을 들어 난 freeze I'm a down. 날 차갑게 내켜도 괜찮아. 떠날 수 없어 chained up chained up. 무릎 꿇어 난 freeze I'm a down. 또 이러다 다쳐도 괜찮아. 난 끈적없이 chained up chained up. 예뻐도 너무 예뻐. 난 숨 못 참겠어. 난 머리부터 허리부터 다리끝이 다. 그래 난 너를 보고 있어 너 보고 싶어. 계속 난 너만 보고 싶어. Rewind, 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 rewind. If I could I would put it up and rewind. 머리부터 떨어지는 신비한 라인. 누구와도 넘기지 못해 난 다르지. 계속 널 보고 싶어. 다시 시간을 돌려 널 다시 내 앞으로 데려와. Rewind 널 다시 돌려. 내 몸을 가만두지 못하겠어. 겁먹을 필요 없어. No. 넌 나에게 Rewind. 나에게 Rewind. 내 앞에 Rewind. 널 다시 내게로
까놓고 말해봐.
뒤에서 하는 말 막상 내 앞에 서면 그저 너니 빠른 말 다른 말 필요 없이 내 같은 맘 그래 쿨한 척할 거면 지랄이면 전에다 욕을 해 진짜 솔직해져봐 쿨한 게 뭔데 쿨하게만 하는 게 내가 볼 때는 더 못된 것 같아 막 말 듣고 기분 나쁜 건 당연한 일인데 쿨하지 못해 나쁜 사람 됐네 Why 솔직해져봐 내 말 틀린 거 하나 없는 말이잖아 Why you always try to be cool I'm sick of being cool Money and fame 날 위해 원하는 게 있다면 난 다 가질 거야 원해도 돼 별보다 크게 넌 뭘 고민을 해 네가 내게준 만큼 나도 날 줄 거야 톡톡 사이다 flow 해보는 말하지 너와 내 가위바위보 할 거면 제대로만 지났다는 소리 나네 내 걱정 따위 집어줘 너 하이톤 해 사이다 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 이제 방식하게 알게 느끼게로 하는 차이야 나는 여기서 흔들어 난 여기 와서 흔들어 우리 같이 춤추자 자 이제 너도 흔들어 여기서 다 내리면 나 어려워서 따라해 여기다 손 흔들어 나 지금부터 흔들어 춤추자 Make it whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up, Make it whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up, 너무 아름다워 날 잊을 수가 없어 눈빛이 아직 나를 이렇게 설레게 해 Boom boom 24, 365 오직 너와 같이 하고파 낮에도 이 밤에도 이렇게 너를 원해 Yeah. 모든 남자들이 날 매일 check out 대부분이 날 가질 수 있다 착각 절대 나는 너 원치 않아 맘을 원해 난 넌 심장을 도려내 보여봐 아주 씩씩하게 대로 씩씩하게 so hot 내가 어쩔 줄 모르게 해 마지막히 불러줘 내 귓가에 도는 휘파람 피던 이대로 지나치지 마요 너도 나처럼 날 잊을 수가 없다면 바람 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 휘 바라바라바라밤 휘 바람 휘 바람 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 휘 바라바라바라밤
H-E-L-L-O Venus H-E-L-L-O Venus H-E-L-L-O Venus H-E-L-O Venus 엉덩이를 좌우로 wiggle wiggle 더 느낌 있게 빙글빙글 조심스럽게 흔들어봐 흔들어봐 슬슬 엉덩이를 좌우로 wiggle wiggle 더 느낌 있게 빙글빙글 조심스럽게 흔들어봐 흔들어봐 오랜만에 느껴지는 이 기분은 뭘까 오랜만에 설레는 이 느낌 그대는 보이나요 이 떨려오는
화장이 바뀌었네 누군가 엉덩이에 물을 붙였네 그릇 비어 뻔비도 귀는 안 들려 밭에 종해 한대 킹이라 green 넌네 밤에 좁힌 거날 채는 사장님의 답장인 쏘해 나는 돌아다니며 술을 받아먹고 소리치는 I'm a real freak freak man 아무것도 말하지 않고 내 일을 향해 가다보면 어느새 내 있는 위에 Batman 아주 자연스럽게 내 뒤에 올라타 꼬리를 살짝 흔들고 내 눈을 보고 내게 말해줘 Chris Don't touch it Well I pick it She's dancing on the floor Boom 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 Don't touch it Well I pick it She's dancing on the floor 베이지가 열리고 이곳저곳을 또 쑤시고 다니는 난 광대 길을 꺼주는 많은 인파 속에서 박수갈채 받는 그대 이곳에 한입만 불 필요해 가라 뻔뻔한 너는 돌아다니면서 술을 받아먹고 소리치는 I'm a real freak freak man 아무것도 말하지 않고 내 일을 향해 가다 보면 어느새 내 있는 위에 Batman 아주 자연스럽게 내 뒤에 올라타 꼬리를 살짝 흔들고 내 눈을 보고 내게 말해줘 Chris Don't touch it Well I pick it She's dancing on the floor Boom 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 Don't touch it Well I pick it She's dancing on the floor Boom 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 명품시계 명품 뭐 따윈 필요 없는 여유 누구랑 그러지 여기서 모든 게 내 자유 비유하자면 라 제임스 본 캐주얼한 옷조차 수터 빨간 제인 점 들지 않는 도시 뉴욕 자유를 내쉬는 애 보면 유혹 이번 거기 왜 가는 여자 붙잡아 레이 오던 게 그대로 와 Quinn Don't touch it Well I pick it She's dancing on the floor Boom 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 Don't touch it Well I pick it She's dancing on the floor Boom 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 boom
That was History and their song Queen. So yeah, that was me coming off of a DJ segment. If there were a couple of wonky transitions in there, it's because while I have headphones here from the studio and even my own DJ headphones, I didn't have the right setup to allow me to sample the songs before they go live. So I was basically DJing by looking at the waveforms and matching those up, and that's why I think maybe a couple of those transitions sounded a little weird. But yeah, so this is our last FM broadcast, at least for a while. So just a reminder to follow us on our social media properties. So give us a follow on Facebook, facebook.com/K-Area Show, is I believe what it's called, or the URL. And then you can also follow us along with the hashtag K-Area. Yeah. So shall we kick it off with our Daebak or not section?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's just give a quick intro. Super cheesy.
2009년 복 많이 받으시고 여러분 대박 나세요. 대박이군 대박은 대박이야. 세상 사람 모두 네가 대박이야. 형님도 대박 언니도 대박 너도 나도 우리 모두 대박이야.
And that was, if you don't know, that's Daesung, or from Big Bang.
Daesung.
Daesung, there we go. Okay. Daesung from Big Bang doing a song called Big Hit, or I think that's the direct translation from English. So it means Daebak.
Nice.
Yeah. So the song that we looked at for Daebak, our second Daebak or not song for this week was EXO. EXO. It was impossible to ignore this song. It was their song Lotto.
Yep.
And I think they were going along with a sort of like underground gambling theme was the impression I got.
Yeah.
All right. So again, just recap. We always evaluate a song in terms of its audio score, what we thought of the concept, and lastly, if we think if it was Daebak or not. So on a 1 to 5 score for the audio, Supermatic, what did you think of EXO's Lotto?
Okay, so Lotto was an interesting track to me. I heard that it's supposedly the follow-up to Monster and Lucky One, which is what EXO dropped not too long ago. Lotto is off of a repackage that they actually dropped. And I've been listening to this quite a bit. I'll admit, at first I wasn't really sure how I felt about it, but it's one of those jams that I feel like it could come on. It seems like a really good like party environment song.
Yeah.
I mean, the hook, especially the chorus, it really caught me. It was like, oh, I just hit the lotto, and then you hear like these sounds like that, cha-ching, and all that. Like, I don't know, it gets stuck in your head, but it's one that I don't mind. Like, it was definitely enjoyable. I don't really know what much to say about it. It's just, it's definitely like I can hear and feel that EXO sound from them.
Yeah.
It was just interesting because like this follows up Monster, and Monster was like a very like kind of like a bit on the harder side, whereas Lotto's kind of a little more laid back, is more like, I guess, like kind of upbeat and more loose. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I just to put it simply, Lotto is a track I will be bumping. I enjoyed it. I like how it pleasantly gets stuck in your head. So audio wise, I would also have to give the song a 4.
A 4?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty close to you too. So I was talking about this with at IceBlaze17 on Twitter, Taylor Lamb, and we both thought it was pretty dope. I think what a lot of people have been criticizing for the song is that it sounds like it's very heavy on the auto-tune, right, for their voices. So not everyone loves the auto-tune, and when you think of EXO, you think of their capability, their singing capability, and it's like they didn't need the auto-tune. But that said, the style of this song and what they were going for, it's a very auto-tune favoring sort of sound.
Some of it gave me kind of like T-Pain-ish vibes, which of course, like he's been credited as the pioneer of auto-tune in the current modern day music market.
Yeah. And then for the beat, I mean, I thought it was a pretty sick beat as well. So it's something that we were mixing earlier, I was like, oh, I want to play this song, but we're saving it for our Daebak or not. So but it's a good song. I think just to rock out to and dance to, and that's usually what I tend to like in a song. So I was also speaking with who was it? I think it's at what Will said on Twitter, or at Welly21 is his Twitter handle, and he said that look, understand that this doesn't take advantage of necessarily EXO's singing capability, but they had to reinvent themselves. And every K-pop group has to keep coming up with a new concept, and that's what it is to be K-pop, right? That you have to keep coming up with a new concept, a new style. And EXO is certainly capable of that, at least. So, anyway, so for my audio score, I also want to give it a 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Concept, Supermatic.
All right, so the concept was interesting to me because, as I alluded to earlier, it's supposed to be their follow-up to Monster, particularly because apparently they also use the same set, or part of the same set that they filmed the Monster MV on. And if you look at it, actually, like, you can kind of see the bits and pieces of how it would be a continuation of that, because at the end of the Monster MV, we see the members of EXO, they were rescued, or I guess they escaped from a police van or whatever it was that they were in the back of. And like the video ends and you can see they have like scuff marks, bruises, like they've been beat up. And some of them have that still, like they have those remnants of being beat up and the bruises in the Lotto MV. So I guess it does carry over. The part that really stuck out to me that I'm still haven't really figured out yet is what's going on with the girl, because there's a very strong emphasis on this female girl in a white dress, and like we see her at the beginning of the video, she's like running away, and then we see her like, oh, she's been kidnapped supposedly or tied up, and like one of the EXO members, I can't tell who, or I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, but it seems like he's very dead set on rescuing her. He does rescue her, and then they're running away from the same cops and SWAT team that kidnapped EXO themselves in Monster. So I know, like, here's the thing. I know that there's an overarching story here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know how strong or, I mean, maybe it was supposed to be obvious, but to me that's not what I was paying attention to.
Well, because the thing is, like, I'm curious about that because the other part of the MV I noticed with Lotto is like going into this whole theme of like, oh, they just hit the lotto, they're getting lucky. Is like, so one of them, there's actually a scene that sticks out to me that very strongly references the movie The Dark Knight, the Batman movie, which is when one of the members is standing on that pile of money, and at first he's just like playing with it, but the next thing you know, he sets fire to it.
Never burn money.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, Heath Ledger's Joker from Dark Knight, I see it.
Yeah.
So I guess if I had to throw an educated guess out there, because EXO is so huge, there's like, what, 9 of them right now? They used to be 12 members, now there's 9. The storyline or the concept in the video is that the other team is working as like a distraction. They go to this casino or whatnot. They're distracting these corporate powers that be with like they're getting lucky, or I guess they're maybe like cheating the system to win all this money and all this stuff.
I can see that.
To provide the distraction for the one member to rescue this girl who has some strong significance. Because at the end, if you notice, I can't remember who it was. He was either Kai or Lei, maybe the guy that's getting arrested on the police car. He passes a card to her as she's walking by as the police, because the police seem to be intent on arresting EXO, but not this girl. So apparently in all views, she's innocent.
The key.
Yeah.
She is the winning chip. I don't know, the lucky card. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
I don't know. Like, I know it's just. It was really interesting to me. Like, it's another one of those where I'm full of a lot more questions than I am of like, oh, I see what's going on. But thinking of the MV as a compliment to the song, I mean, the song, I guess it fits what's going on. It's like, oh yeah, hey, I just hit the lotto. But maybe there's like multiple meanings behind that.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, well, how would you give it for its score?
Because of how many questions I'm left with and how provocative it is to me, I would also give the concept a 4.
A 4?
Yes.
Okay, so for me, what I always pay attention to is, what do you call it? Well, not always, but what I really noticed in this music video was that freaking chandelier. I don't know if you remember that. Did you hear me tweeting about this? If you stalk me on Twitter, you'll see my Twitter feed, and it's full of people talking about like, oh my gosh, you guys, they totally recycled the chandelier from these other like K-pop music videos.
Yeah.
And like, if you look at Boombaya, or was it Boombaya? No, I think it was Whistle. Whistle. They have the chandelier, and it's the same chandelier in the same set for this music video. And I couldn't not pay attention to that, and I couldn't unsee it. And that's, I don't know, maybe that's what distracted me from paying attention to the story and the concept and everything else.
Because you just got so focused on that chandelier.
I was like, there's the chandelier again. I swear, I'm gonna enter into the K-pop music video like prop renting circuit and make millions. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have much to add to what you said. I mean, it was certainly edgy. There was a lot of grit, blood. At one point, I forgot which member it was. He had like he had cuts on his face. And I was thinking, like, oh, did plastic surgery or the makeup not go so well? But that's all I saw to the EXO Lotto video. But for me, I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay.
A 3 for concept. But again, really great, dope song. But concept I wasn't completely bought off on.
Okay.
Yeah. So Daebak or not?
Keep it simple. It's Daebak.
Daebak. Okay. And I also give it a Daebak. So let's give it a listen. It's oops. Let's put it on the right track, Peter. There we go. Okay, so let's give this song a listen. It's EXO's Lotto here on K Area.
맘을 던지겠나 다른 사람들은 이제 바꿔 내뱉 너한 채 우리 쳐다봐 멀리서 들려오는 소리 No way 즐겨봐 Oh yeah 모든 게 바뀌어 Oh yeah 오늘부턴 공기도 다 알아 세상이 바뀌어 밤하늘의 눈빛 같은 립스틱 셔터 와인빛 컬러 하얀 샴페인 버블 샤워 인생에 한 번일지도 몰라 꼭 참았던 본능이 튀어올라 널 향해 소리 질러 이 순간을 놓치지 마 We're going crazy my lucky lady 또 한 번 기억될 날 지금도 눈 먹기 말라 내게 줄게 아직 많아 I don't need no money 너만 있으면 돼도 시간전이 원하는 걸 모든 것을 걸어내 샴페인 버블에 인생에 한 번일지도 몰라 꼭 참았던 본능이 튀어올라 어쩌나 I just hit the lotto Yeah, 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 just hit the lotto Yeah, lotto Yeah, 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 yeah The lotto
And that was EXO, their song Lotto. So, was that your winning chip? Was that your lucky card? How did the dice roll for you on that? You thought it was Daebak, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I thought it was Daebak too. Okay, sorry. I just felt the need to get in those stupid puns. So last week, we asked our listeners who had the better body roll in K-pop, right? So
Yeah.
we said, was it IOI, the song What a Man?
Yep.
Was it Rain?
With Love
His
Song.
Love Song. And then do we have Sister 19, My Boy?
Yeah.
Or was it JRE? And if you've seen him on YouTube, he
Yeah.
does body rolls really well. So
Body rolls for days.
yeah, yeah, right. So how do you think? I guess you already saw the results, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what did you vote for in terms of who you thought had the best K-pop body roll?
Well, honestly, I mean, even though it was kind of at first, just to have some fun, I was going to vote for JRE because I am one of his most loyal viewers. But on a serious note, I voted for Sistar just because, like, when I think of K-pop and I think of body rolls, that's the song I think of.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think you're not alone. So the results came in, and we asked this on our Facebook group. We also asked it on Twitter, and we asked it on Reddit. And looking at the results for all of them, we were tied for last between IOI, What a Man, and JRE. I'm sorry, man. I thought he had pretty good body rolls. I voted for him. And in second, we had Rain, Love Song.
Man, that's a throwback. I remember that. I haven't seen it in a while, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, shoot.
Well, that's a body roll that will get all the girls excited.
For sure.
But by a long shot, everyone voted for Sister 19, My Boy, and they won by a huge margin.
Yep.
So it was what we had: 4 votes for What a Man, 4 votes for JRE, 6 votes for Rain, and 15 for My Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what people are saying in the comments from the different polls is that when you think of a K-pop body roll, like it's so tied in with the identity of Sister 19's My Boy. So. So for next week, or not next week because it'll be a couple weeks till our next show. Again, I'll be out for my wedding. But the question is, who had the better chandelier dance scene? So again, this is going back to what I mentioned earlier with EXO and their song Lotto. They had the same chandelier as in Blackpink's Whistle. So We want to know from you, who had a better dance scene with the chandelier? Was it EXO'S Lotto, or was it in Blackpink's Whistle? So let us know. We'll put a poll out on Twitter, Facebook, our Facebook group, as well as on Reddit. And you can just give us a tweet, let us know with hashtag #KArea, and we'll work it in then. So a reminder to all the listeners, and I know I've mentioned this a few times, but I just want to make it very clear that we're not going away forever. We're coming back in just a few weeks. I'm just heading out for my wedding honeymoon, which doesn't happen often. And then I think we'll be back as our podcast.
Yeah.
Right. And in our podcast, you can listen to us on iTunes, on Stitcher, on Google, on spinkpop.net.
Yeah. Our blog.
Our blog, yeah. Yeah, so be sure to follow us in all those areas. So I think that's wrapping it up for our show. Anything else you wanted to say, Supermatic?
I just want to thank all the FM listeners out there, and also like those who have listened to us online or those who listen to us on the podcast. We appreciate all the feedback that you guys gave us, all the support. Just keep on plugging our show. Spread the word to your friends. If you're in the Bay Area, you love K-pop, then let them know about our show, K-Area.
Yep. And again, we're always following conversations online. Just give me a tweet. It's at DJ Peter Lowe.
And I'm at Supermatic, SOUPERMATIC.
And we're also on the K-Area hashtag K-Area. All right, that's enough from us. We've got the next show up next. This is a sub-show for Wolf Calls. And I'm forgetting the sub-DJ name.
Oh.
Okay, well, he'll be back here in just a minute. So keep locked, guys. We've got the next show here at the top of the hour here on KZSU Stanford 90.1. Bye. How do I close out of this?